Alright, fuckers. So in my last video I talked about how Metacri's channel had been terminated by YouTube, and I kind of talked about a little bit about my issue with collectivism. Well, now it seems that Kraut and Tea, his channel, has befallen the same fate. And I don't really have any... I don't know who's responsible for it, but it seems that mass flagging is what happened. The same thing that happened to Metacric. And like, my issue with this is, like, because I'm guessing that the reason they're mass flagging Kraut is because he was probably the one that organized Metacric's channel to be taken down. Because in all actuality, all you need is a Discord server and a couple hundred people in there, and like, who's gonna know? But anyways, like, my thing is, if it is the people from the opposite end of the spectrum, why would you become what you hate, right? Because like, if you resort to these tactics, if you fucking go down that trail, at the end of the day, you're not going to be any different from those other shitheads, right? At least that's just my opinion. And well, the main reason I'm making this is because during my last video, I kind of uploaded it to Reddit. Kind of, you know, fucking self-promoting bullshit like that. And I had this dude message me, and he was basically getting at... there it is. I'll just read the message. Basically what he was getting at is... he wanted us to start organizing and doing the exact same shit. So this is what he said. I'm looking, guys, hold on. Alright, here it is. We have to fight these fuckers at their own game. They own all the platforms, which, to be fair, he's largely right. Like, it's absolutely, it's monopolies is what it is. And I'm sure I'll make a video on this eventually. We probably need an internet bill of rights. Because like, I just don't like these monopolies being able to dictate. Because when you go on social media, that's the next step in how public discourse, it's how we talk. And I mean, it's so important. And whenever you get banned off these sites, it's like you're depersoned. Like, you don't even exist anymore. You can't put your thoughts out there, not for the mass public to hear. And he was basically, well, let me finish reading. So we have to go saboteur mode on them, use their own lunacy against them, and amplify it through the roof. And I largely disagree with that shit, simply for the fact that why the fuck would I want to be anything like those fucking pussies? Like, why would anyone want to be just miserable to where, like, you're fucking on a Discord, someone tells you, oh, we gotta fucking mass flag these fucks and we gotta take them out. Which I'm not accusing anyone of doing that per se, because there's just really no way of knowing. But I really do suspect that Kraut and Tea he was mass flagged to death. And it's weird, because like, if you know Kraut, he's a piece of shit. He really is, and since Metacric's channel is back up, I would really recommend going to check it out and fucking just watching that shit show of a video series he put out on Kraut. Because he's largely not a good guy, he's a hypocrite, and I'm not a fan of him, if you couldn't tell. But, like, I want to fucking stay myself. Like, I want to stay like, I'm an individual, you know, like, I don't want to take, I don't want to be anything like those fucks. Because, like my train of thought on this is, like, we have to be better than ever. We have to be better than those people. We have to be like a life jacket that goes off at the bottom of an ocean. You're tied up to these fuckers, and you shoot up because they're always going to wither whenever they're exposed to the light. And by going down the trail, we're going to open up a can of worms that it's not really going to be too easy to put back in, if that makes any sense. But I don't know, guys, like, I'm really not sure how to deal with it. I'm thinking that YouTube probably needs to get rid of the whole flagging system and put something else in, because too many people can take advantage over this. Like, everyone's going to end up getting hurt by this. Especially like smaller channels, because like, say if like a mass flagging campaign came down on our channel, I mean, we're just like a tiny little blip. So it's not like I could get in contact with some big hitters and be like, hey, my channel got flagged. Honestly, they probably wouldn't even notice. So I mean, that's kind of, maybe I'm just biased here. I don't know. But it just, everything about it is just shitty, you know? And basically, like, what I'm saying is, like, we have to be better than these people. We have to be above it. But, well, that's not quite right. I mean, we do have to be above it, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with just shit flinging. I mean, that's entertainment, you know? I want a system that, well, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is that I want a system to where we don't have to fear that if you piss off the wrong people, you're gonna lose what you've been building. Well, I mean, I just think it's so shitty. I think it's just completely degenerate. And it's good for YouTube because, like, they want to get rid of hate speech. So, I mean, you got all these pussies that are like, oh, you say one wrong thing and they're looking through all of your channel. And they're like, oh, see, he was always a piece of shit. And, like, that doesn't make sense to me, because if someone is wrong, you can just make a video and expose them for being wrong. And that's kind of just the train of thought that I'm using here. Like, if you have any ideas, like, I definitely would like to hear it, because I know a lot of people on my channel, like, they stand against this shit, right? Like, it's more individual based, it's more, that's what I love about having a small channel, is because, like, I feel like you can connect more with the audience. Another thing that I kind of want to talk about, I kind of like doing these videos where it's not edited. Like, I'm definitely going to keep doing edited videos, but it's easier to be real with y'all and not put on this fucking fake ass mask to where, like, oh, well, like, you're only seeing what I want you to see, and like that. Like, a lot of the times, like, it's okay, like, doing editing. I'm not knocking editing at all, but, like, it's real easy for fake people to be fake people, I guess. But, those are just kind of my thoughts on this whole thing, and, well, if I'm wrong, just tell me why I'm wrong. So, that's about it. So, peace.